Assalamualaikum and very good afternoon. My name is Noorazyla binti Muhammad Nasri. I will be presented my paper on success factor among women entrepreneur in Kelantan. Together with me is my partner is Puan Hayati binti Ibrahim. So we are from Polytechnic Sultan Idris Shah. All right, let me start it for the introduction. Okay, entrepreneurs, according by Zimmer 2015, an entrepreneur is seen as one who creates a new business in the face of risk. For women entrepreneur, according to Kerr and Zhu 2018, women entrepreneurship is the process in which women initiate a business, gather all resources, undertake risks, face challenge, provide employment to others, and manage the business independently. Okay. Next, for the problem statement. Okay, we found out two problem statement, which is number one is government supported has no effect. Means effort by government to aid in entrepreneurship has not been especially effective, and evaluation have been characterized with hope more serious analysis. Number two is lack of technology usage. They do not use and do not proficient the latest technology to grow for their business. For example, WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, and certain social sites. Next is about our research objective. Number one, we have three actually. Number one is to determine the effect of technology usage dimension with the success factor of women entrepreneur. To identify the effect of personal characteristic dimension with the success factor of women entrepreneur. And the last one, to examine the effect of government support with the success factor of women entrepreneur. Our research question also got three. Number one is what are the effect of the technology usage dimension with the success factor of women entrepreneur. Number two, what are the effect of the personal characteristic dimension with the success factor of women entrepreneur. And the lastly is what the effect of government support with the success factor of women entrepreneur. Okay, from the literature review, find out the relationship between technology usage dimension with the success factor of women entrepreneur. Sources by Fuad and F. Wahari, AM, and so on. And also the second is the relationship between characteristic dimension with the success factor of women entrepreneur by two of a paper. Effect of Analysis International Review of Business Research paper by the Zhu L and Chu HM 2010. Okay. This is another supporting for my for our literature review. So the framework is we have independent and dependent. For independent variable has three: technology usage, personal characteristic, and government support. Dependent for sure, success factor among women entrepreneur in Kelantan. Research method, for sampling method, we use a hair table to get the sample of respondent, 166 respondents altogether. Research instrument, we use a questionnaire that divided into three sections, which is a demographic, independent, and dependent variable. For data analysis, SPSS software version 2.23 uses. For descriptive analysis, regression analysis, and exploratory factor analysis. Reliability of pilot test is Cronbusch alpha. The reliability test find out for the variable independent, for the Cronbusch alpha is 0.953, meaning very good. For dependent variable, find out the numbers for Cronbusch alpha is 0.923, meaning very good. And also for the overall Cronbusch alpha, the amount is 0.964, meaning very good, also very good. So for the respondent demographic, show that mostly the women in Kelantan are sole proprietorship, which is 66%. For the age, most of them is at 46 until 55 years old, the yellow one, 36%, okay, this one. And then another demographic that we find out for the marital status, most of them are married. The woman is all married, which is 57%. And for education level, we find out that most of the women's, the respondent is 42%, which is their level of education in UPSR and PMR only. So this is the analysis. We find out for the linear regression for analysis, the percentage for technology usage is 93.3%, which is the p-value is 0. The personal support for the percentage effect is 68.7. The p-value also 0. And also the government support, 26.4%. P-value is 0. Multiple regression analysis find out the technology uses, the significance is 0. Personal characteristic also 0. But government support, the significance is 0.652. Hypothesis find out from our hypothesis, the first hypothesis, hypothesis 1, there is significant effect of technology usage dimension with factor of woman entrepreneur. The conclusion H1 is accepted. Hypothesis 2, there is significant effect of personal characteristic dimension with success factor of woman entrepreneur. Also the conclusion H2 accepted. Hypothesis 3, there is no significant effect of government support with success factor of woman entrepreneur. H3 rejected because of mostly women entrepreneur in Kelantan, they have government support. That's why H3 rejected. So for the limitation of our research, we only focus on 3 places, which is Pasar Siti Kharijah, Bazar Tuk Guru, and also the RTC. The number of entrepreneurs in Kelantan is actually 3,000 people, but we only the researcher received 166 respondents for the questionnaire. And for the recommendation, we would like to investigate other entrepreneur independent variable, focus on another interest, profit, or self-satisfaction. This is for the recommendation because we are limited of time, so we need a long period of time. And then finance resources are also affected for this research. So we hope that we have a lot of another alternative for finance sources for future research. For the conclusion means we got to identify this research is very important because we know what is the factor that can be motivate, can be benefit to the all business women or all business entrepreneur in the future. All right, that's all. Thank you so much from us. Assalamualaikum.